What's going on, everybody? It's Steve back here with a Week 8 team builder in the second season of VBL. Big win last week against the Brooklyn Kangas. Put up quite a good fight. The game one was very shaky, but Mammoth Swine proved its worth with 5 KOs. And this week we're against the Halifax Hypnos. And we got their team up there: Celesteela, Gyarados, Zapdos, Galar, Gothitelle, Raichu, Cursula, Gardevoir, Jinx, Golisopod, Kangaskhan, and Licky Licky. And I'm expecting him to bring his 3 flyers, Celesteela, Gyarados, and Zapdos, as well as Raichu to redirect my Rotom attacks. Maybe Celesteela is less likely just because I have Heatran, but I still think he should bring it because he's got a lot of good Heatran counterplay in Zapdos and Gyarados. Gothitelle, I've been doing a lot of Icy Wind kind of stuff, so Gothitelle competitive is actually quite good this week, even though I have a bunch of Psychic Resists. That's another reason why Defiant Zapdos is really good. Gardevoir, Trace could obviously be good. Get Levitate, Telepathy if he wants to do anything wacky like Discharge Raichu. Synchronize if I try to spread Paralysis on him. Jinx just has Fake Out, and I guess would give him another switch into Rotom with Dry Skin. That would be quite something. I'm kind of worried about Jinx now. Golisopod, I feel like he brings it just as another countermeasure to Heatran, but I mean, it's kind of bad. It is worth noting that it is going to be slower than my Dusknoir, though. And Kangaskhan, I think, would only come if he wants a scrappy Fake Out onto my Dusknoir. Which, I mean, then you're already predicting me to bring Dusknoir, so I don't know. That might be going too far. Licky Licky and Cursula, I don't really care. And this is another case where our speeds are very similar. Raichu and Zapdos Galar are up top, but then it's Drapion tied with Jinx, Kangaskhan, is Gyarados, Gardevoir are all close to Rotom and Cresselia, and Mammoth Swine and Heatran. So, yeah, this is going to be a confusing speed game, I think. And on the other side, as I just mentioned, Golisopod's slower than Dusknoir, which is not ideal. I didn't notice that until right now. But can it really even hurt Dusknoir? What are his stats? I imagine it gets some sort of dark move, but Golisopod has a huge defense. Holy moly. Okay, Golisopod might be a problem. But that's why I have Rotom. So, let's get into what I'm bringing. Turn this on, turn this off. And we'll start at the top with Cresselia. Choice Scarf again. This seems to be my go-to whenever I'm very close to being the faster one. But I'm not doing Icy Wind this time because Icy Wind onto Gothitelle or Zapdos is a horrible idea. I did think about speed creeping Cresselia and Heatran so that if I hit an Icy Wind onto Zapdos, he'd get the attack boost, and then I'd use Burning Jealousy right after to burn him, but that's basically the same as doing nothing, right? He'd just be going slower, taking burn damage, but the burn damage counteracted by the double attack. So, got rid of that idea, went with Thunder Wave instead. Obviously, I can't use that if Raichu is on the field, but otherwise, whatever. Shadow Ball has fantastic coverage against this team. 4 super effective hits, 2 immunities in Kangaskhan and Licky Licky, but like I said before, not worried about them, and it's everything else neutral. And Moonblast is only resisted by Celesteela, only super effective against Zapdos, but everything else for neutral. And then Trick just to cripple something if it gets stuck on a useless move. Like a Jinx stuck on Fake Out or something would be funny. Speed is to outspeed Raichu. And then just into both defenses. This thing's mainly here to be tanky, as it is most weeks. Might play around with these EVs some more, but maybe not. Heatran with a Pasho Berry. This is for Golisopod and Gyarados, who I'm more concerned about than... what's the other one? Zapdos. I am running Flame Body this week. He doesn't have any fire moves or fire Pokemon, so there's no point in running Flash Fire. This speed is to outspeed -1. Why do I even have that anymore? I do want him to be faster than max speed Celesteela, that's for sure. So let's make sure I'm doing that. Celesteela is 124, so let's bump that up a little. So I want 125 on my... Whoop. I'm going to special attack a bit. 125, there we go. And actually I'm going to take this out of HP, not special attack. Protect Ancient Power, Burning Jealousy, and Dark Pulse. I'm going to... no, because even if he uses Max Knuckle, then I can burn him. That would be better than me increasing his speed and burning him. Yeah, so Rock, Fire, and Dark give me super effective coverage against Celesteela, Gyarados, not Zapdos, Gothitelle, not Raichu, Cursula, Gardevoir, Jinx, Golisopod, and not Kangaskhan or Licky Licky. So I think that was 8. 7 or 8. Pretty good coverage. This is another week where I'm probably not going to bring Heatran. He's mainly just here to make them think I'm going to bring it. Here's my main threat. Nasty Plot, Rotom Wash with a Life Orb. This speed, I'm also going to have to creep here to be faster than Celesteela. There we go. This HP is to minimize Life Orb damage. Take 15 every turn instead of... Do I want to take 4? No, this is what I want. I want to take 14 every turn. So Discharge, Protect, Hydro Pump, and Nasty Plot. Discharge will get around the Lightning Rod of Raichu. And Hydro Pump, I think, just hits everything else, except for a Dry Skin Jinx. Yep. Whatever I don't hit with electric, I hit with water. And vice versa. So, Rotom looks nasty. And how do I get the Nasty Plot off? With Rage Powder, Tangrowth. Rage Powder, Sleep Powder, Knock Off, and Rock Slide. Yeah, the speed doesn't really do anything for me anymore. But if I get things paralyzed, then they go down to half. And I am faster than Golisopod, guaranteed, so that's good. I think I will drop that down to 102. So lets me get some more bulk. Maybe let me live an attack. Dark, again, has great coverage, and Rock also has good coverage. No resistances to Rock on his team. Hits Gyarados, Jinx, and Golisopod for super effective. Focus Sash so I can live through in a flying attack and get a Nasty Plot off, or Trick Room off with Dusknoir. And let me make sure this is minimum speed in case he forgets to do the same. Trick Room, Thunder Punch, Poltergeist, and Brick Break. He has no Ghost Resist, so this is another good potential sweeper outside of his normal types. And he's got 4 Ghost weaknesses. Outside of that, he's got the 3 electric weaknesses up top, plus the Glycopod, and then Brick Break fills out the last to hit the normal types. And Lumberry just in case he tries to burn me or something. I have nothing better to put on him, really. So this would be mode 2. My first mode would be Tangrowth, Rotom, Nasty Plot while Tangrowth dies, bring in Cresselia, start spreading Thunder Waves while I max Rotom and start killing stuff. And then either Heatran or Dusknoir in the back. Mode 2 is Tangrowth plus Dusknoir, Trick Room, followed by this guy. Dusknoir would max in this case. Munchlax comes in with a normal gem, Thick Fat, and Self-Destruct. Double Edge, Fire Punch, and Protect. Max attack, max defense. Nothing could be slower. I don't even have to change these IVs. But if I lower his speed... yeah, if I paralyze this Cursula, he'll be speed tied with Munchlax. This normal gem self-destruct does an absolute buttload of damage. I hope I actually get to use it. If I win game 1, I'll come back and do this in game 2 for sure, just because this seems fun. I love blowing stuff up with Munchlax. And I feel like every time somebody sees it, they're probably really worried. Because the 2 times I've used it, blew up Braff with it, and then Dynamaxed it against Poppin' Fresh, and he got 4 kills. So very high impact both times, and completely different sets both times. This is similar to the Custab Berry, except I don't even need to Belly Drum, which is great. Fairly risky because I am kind of squishy at 92 HP, but I still have 211 HP. Or sorry, 92 defense, but I still have 211 HP. So in that case, it would be Tangrowth, Dusknoir, Trick Room, Rage Powder. Maybe I can get a Sleep Powder off too. Bring in Munchlax, just explode Munchlax while I max Dusknoir, and then something in the back. Probably Heatran. It'll probably be Heatran in the back regardless. Maybe Rotom. Yeah, we'll see what's better. It's probably going to be Rotom. Rotom seems really good here. Yeah, this is kind of following the same pattern that I've done in the past, but this is the first time I'm running Nasty Plot on Rotom, first time I'm running Thunder Wave on Cresselia, and first time I'm running Normal Gem Munchlax. So hopefully that's enough. Good luck to Smooty. We are playing on Thursday. Thanks for watching. Peace.